pretty itchy from all that grass.
That's the problem with the tractor pulls is the grass gets all up in your ass and
It does get up in your butt.
Yeah, that's
Kind of itches for like a couple days.
For a long time.
I know.
The thing about the pallet there we had there was that Michael was just sitting there drinking, and I was in the back there taking all the spills. He was fishing.
Did you catch anything?
You know, I think I caught like a grasshopper.
I think you caught me.
You could probably
you hooked my arm, I swear.
I'm sorry.
If we could hunt with that.
What you can do, see for deer season, get your tractor out, put a pallet on the back, get your gun, and a guy on the back, and just snipe deer
while
moving. That way you can
You just gotta
cover
have like
everywhere.
a really good muffler on the tractor so it don't scare them away.
Yeah, or tame them and then shoot them.
You can do so much with beavers and you know, field rats and squirrels and shit. I mean, like
skunks.
I mean, if you know how to cook them and like put them in a crock pot for like hours and hours.
That's what the wife
it like brings the meat, it brings the flavor out of the meat, and then like it makes it really soft so you can eat it.
And then
it's
put some
like butter.
Put some Sweet Baby Ray's in the crock pot. That really gives it that flavor.
Yeah. Oh, you can deep fry it, of course. That makes everything
better.
Anything covered in chocolate.
Deep fried chocolate squirrel is probably like my second favorite dessert.
That's what we had at the fair this year. It was delicious.
That was like a deep fried turkey leg.
But better.
In chocolate.
In chocolate.
Yep.
I went to the strip mall the other day, and I got there, and I stripped.
What?
Yeah, and then
don't you know you can't strip until you leave?
I know that now.
They got no business being there.
They kicked me out.
Don't nobody want to see your naked butt up in there.
Well, yeah, it's a strip mall. What else do you do there?
That's where you go and find somebody. And
find a girl, and then you strip.
I don't think that's right.
Maybe not.
It's a strip mall. What else would you do there?
It is kind of an yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And they got the poles, and I think Phil's here.
I think that's Billy.
Dang it.
Billy, now, think about Billy and his motorcycle.
I just got off the darn phone.
Why is Billy coming up here? We done told him.
Do you know that Billy doesn't have a single bone in his body that wasn't broken?
We broke every one of Billy's bones.
We broke it, not the motorcycle.
That's why we call him Billy Bone.
With that loud motorcycle.
I know. I tell you what, we need to shoot him next time we see him.
You know,
get the gun.
You got all that 308 ammo. I suppose we should use it.
We should probably go shooting sometime.
You know, with 1,000 rounds of that ammo, we could invade Milton and Yanceyville.
If we invade Milton...
No, just Milton or Samora.
Milton, then, yeah,
Samora's
if you did
a bit big.
Milton, you'd have like 7 bullets per person, but if you did like Milton Samora, it'd be more like 2 bullets per person.
I guess that's enough for aim
Samora's
right.
so much bigger than Milton.
Samora is a metropolis.
Remember we walked to Samora?
Booming. Yeah.
We walked there, and they tried to kick you out of the store.
Wow, that took us forever.
She must have been mad at you in that store because she knew you were that creep at the strip mall.
She tried to like kick me out of the store, but I told them they couldn't.
Here's my coat.
It's mine now. Oh my gosh, there was an alien sighting in Milton yesterday.
What?
Yesterday?
Yes, I kid you not.
Are you sure it just wasn't you running around naked?
No, I have witnesses. I was in the house and all day drunk.
Okay.
There's an alien they sighted, and I believe it because
I believe it.
Last night I looked out the window and I saw something blinking up in the sky. And it looked funny, like it wasn't like an airplane light. It looked like maybe some extraterrestrial
It was blinking too slow to be an airplane.
It was too weird. I felt like it was trying to read my mind or something. I just couldn't take my eyes off of it, and I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, that's how they do it. I got abducted by aliens.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, that explains a lot.
And I remember the paper never posted the article.
When I was 5, they took me up into their spaceship thing.
Yeah.
They took
I believe you.
They took me out there to their planet, and they were gonna try and take me out of the ship, but then they figured out that I wouldn't live, so they brought me back.
Wait,
I
they
wasn't a
wanted
suitable
you to
pet.
live?
They were gonna.
That's
treat me
why
like
he's
a
so
pet.
much smarter. They taught him like everything he
They
knows.
transferred their soul into his brain.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't really
That
remember.
I mean, like you ever seen him? He's like superhuman. He can chug beer like all day long, never get sick.
He's also just a smart,
He can go days without eating.
No.
Okay, he can't do that.
Well, he could, but he never would, because that's all he does.
That's just not a good idea.
You eat other people's food, actually.
He can hold his breath for like 4 hours.
Freaking leech.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
you are. I call
Do
him
you
like
still
I
hear
see
the
him.
voices in the head telling you things?
Only sometimes.
What do they tell
And
you?
Noah's being mean to me.
What do they tell you when Noah's being mean?
He's just appropriate.
Do they tell you that I'm smarter than you and that you should listen to me? You can learn something?
Tell me to eat it!
I think you left
bad
the mark.
He almost killed you with the cane.
I think I got a heart attack.
You attacked his heart. He's got a heart attack now.
attacked
you
my
right.
heart.
Oh my God.
Oh, gosh.
We gotta take him to the
Mother.
ambulance.
Mommy.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, mother.
Oh my God. Take me to the ambulance. That was uncalled for.
My chest hurts.
My head hurts. I told you can't insult him. He's got the brain of an alien or soul of an alien in his brain.
More like the anger of a freaking alien.
We will forgive you. This isn't the first time. It won't be the last time.
I don't think I can forgive him. My heart attack was pretty fatal.
I know. Look, they had to put a fake one in there.
You know, I got that thing called a pacemaker, supposed to help me run better or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch your paces.
I don't like
You need
that. I don't like that. You need a freaking pacemaker.
Shut up.
Ow.
My head hurts.
How much time do you think we
My
got?
butt hurts.
My butt. Yep, we shaved his ass.
He deserved every last shave.
Yep.
Every last shave.
Every shave.
Next time you know
We had
what
they
we're
had
gonna
to take some flesh out of my butt and put it in Carter's head.
Yep, there was such a
Skin grafting,
gaping
they
wound. They
called
skin
it.
grafted his ass onto my head.
So now
You can call me a butthole. No, that doesn't
he's
work.
like a double butt head because he's got Michael's butt on his head.
I know.
No,
Does-
Louise.
Does not that right.
Does
Louise.
Desiree know about the whole alien abduction thing?
No.
No. Well, why not? I know y'all aren't
Why
together.
would she know about that?
I don't know. Maybe because
Would
y'all
you
were
tell
married
your
for
wife
some
you
time?
got abducted by aliens?
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
You're lying.
No, I want it. I want it. I see your point.
Yes.
She would never listen to you again.
She would have never
They
married
never
you.
respected you.
Then I would have been a benefit. Yeah.
Speaking of aliens, crop circles is when you take your tractor, you go out where your neighbor's crops are, not your own. You don't want to ruin those. You drive in circles. And then they get all crazy and say some aliens freaking did that with their spaceship. It's the best.
Just like that movie Signs.
Yeah,
That
it
was
sounds,
a good
we did those
movie.
crop circles.
Mel Gibson doesn't know how to curse.
No.
Nope.
I guess doesn't.
He does now, though.
Yeah.
I can't stand actors and actresses, and everyone's all about up in their business. But the reason why people pay so much attention to actors and actresses' business is because their own business is not interesting enough to pay attention to, and so they have to look at these actors and actresses, and it's just like,
Well said and
Nope.
amen.
yeah. I mean, listen, I don't give a crap.
Who
you know,
cares that Britney's pregnant again?
I know.
I don't
even-
care.
I don't
Britney's
care.
pregnant again?
Yeah.
with triplets.
Okay. I'll tell you something.
Hillary Clinton?
And Bill.
I got this email, and it said on it. It said, "Hey, this photo, this email contains nude photos of Sarah Palin," and I was like, that's kind of suspicious. So I googled it, and they say that to be careful because it's probably a virus.
Virus.
So I just deleted it.
That's
But
good.
then I got an
That's
email.
good.
Yeah, I was like, them tricky devils, you know. And then I got this email, and it was from, and it said that, like, pictures of
Nude.
of Hillary Clinton nude. And I was like, that's kind of strange. So I Googled it, and they told me to be careful because it actually might be nude pictures of Hillary Clinton.
I know.
Nobody
Yeah,
wants
you
to
really
see
got to be
that.
careful about that.
No one wants
Yeah,
to
you'll
see
just be
that.
blinded forever.
So anyways, the funny thing about time, where'd he go?
I'm here. I was
Okay,
checking
this
on
is
the
a great
dog.
example of time travel. Because 1 minute you're there, but that same minute you're over there. That's called time travel, and you're traveling through
I
time.
thought time travel was when you like went back into the 60s.
No one would ever want to go back into the 60s. Not even the people from the 60s.
The 60s would
But
want to go back.
but they wanted to go
60s.
back and save the 60s, so they weren't so terrible.
No. There's no saving
Hold on,
them.
he's got the alien brain. He might have making some sense here.
I don't see. What sense? Is that what Obama's giving us?
I heard about that.
Lots of change.
It's the census.
You
Oh
ain't-
my gosh.
We back
That's
on
all
the
right,
census.
sir. Move back.
How
on.
do we get back onto the census?
You're an idiot.
So,
But time,
them's fine words.
you can be over in one spot and that same second be over here because you travel through the dimension of time and space through the